This video is brought to you by G2A.
Thought I would do a quick video and talk about how I would prepare for 1.4 or like how you can prepare for it. You probably know most of the things though, but I have some new information, I guess. So something that's always important when a new DLC hits, it's currency, right? So even if this is not a new DLC or content, currency is gonna be good to have. So Dark Zone credits, Phoenix credits and regular credits and crafting materials, division techs and all that is gonna be really good to have. Because in 1.4 I'm pretty sure, yeah, we are gonna get the new blueprints. At least we have that at the moment. You are gonna be able to buy sealed caches with Dark Zone credits, Phoenix credits and regular credits. So make sure to stack up those currencies. And then weapons is something that is gonna be untouched if you compare it to the gear. For example, on the gear, 1.3 gear is not gonna have performance mods. They are gonna keep the skill attribute, but weapons are gonna kind of stay the same. So I would just save all the good weapons you guys have and see what will work in 1.4. Most of the weapons are gonna be really good though. So yeah, if you have good weapons, save them. And of course, with a good weapon, I mean good talents. I don't mean, for example, a MP7 or a M1A. If you maybe have a MP5 or a SMG9 or a Scar H that have really good talents, I would make sure to save those, because in 1.4 most weapons are gonna be viable. And with the gear, as I said, the 1.3 gear will not have, they will still have their skill attribute, so you will not get a performance mod slot. But 1.4 new gear, you probably know that they will have performance mod slots, right? So if you wanna min-max super hard, then you probably wanna get the new 1.4 gear, right? Because then you can easier choose your skill attributes. But don't sell that gear yet though, because my friend Jutet, he actually checked, and at the moment if you sell your gear in the PTS, you will get more credits than you do if you sell it in 1.3. That can of course change, but that's how it is at the moment. So maybe you should keep the gear and sell it later, because it was quite a big difference. So if you have a lot of gear that you want to sell, you will make, in the current state, a lot more money if you sell it in 1.4. So what I'm probably gonna do is, when 1.4 hits, I'm gonna go into my character, I'm gonna delete most of my gear sets, since I play so much, right? So my stash and inventory space on all my characters are already full, so that's one of the reasons as well. And I kind of like to just start fresh and farm again. Like I actually like to have a reason to farm, so that's one of the reasons as well. Probably I will keep my weapons, but I will delete most gear sets and I will just have one equipped, and then I will farm kind of from scratch again. I want to get the 1.4 sets to be able to min-max the skill attributes as well. That doesn't mean that you should do that as well. If you don't play as much as me, then you will be good enough with the 1.3 gears you already have. But if you really want to min-max that skill attribute, then you are gonna have to farm the 1.4 gear. It's not the biggest deal to not have the skill attributes or performance mod slots, so I wouldn't worry too much. Like, your 1.3 gear is still gonna be really good. With the performance mod slots, obviously you wanna, if you can, save some performance mods, but it's gonna drop way more in 1.4, and you can actually the vendors are way strong. Like, actually the vendors now are really good. I managed to buy a God Roll Savage Glove. It had LMG, crit chance, crit damage and super high main stats. So my vendors are good now, so you can get a lot of things from the vendors actually, but you have to pay a lot of credits though. But yeah, it's actually worth to check the vendors out. So yeah, high ends with the max gear score. So I picked up a lot of performance mod just through vendors, but they do cost a lot though. So having the currency, as I talked about before, is gonna help you. Weapon mods are gonna change. They're gonna have one big major attribute and two small, as you probably know. And weapon mods are gonna get completely randomized. So saving the weapon mods could actually be quite good, but I don't think it's too important, because as I said, you can just buy them. But I would save my weapon mods, and then I would sell them on 1.4 when they all got randomized, and just keep the ones I want. Like, you can save the gear mods as well, but it's not the biggest deal either. You can just get them through vendors, but I would save them. Especially armor now is gonna get better, so if you have gear mods with armor, make sure to save them if you are gonna PvP. Like, you wanna get armor on almost everything in the current state. I probably forgot something though, but think this covers the most, and I wanted to do this video today. Like, I don't want to drag it out, so hopefully this quick video will help you a bit. Have a nice day and take care, guys.